I joined as an associate in 2009, it was just when the financial recession had hit in 2008. So those were sort of incredible times in many ways. I joined from GNLU, which was a new law school. I was part of the first batch. And in fact, the first three of us who joined Amarchand ever, I was part of that, so it was really significant in that sense, personally and professionally. I left since, but two of my friends are still partners at the firm, and since then GNLU and Amarchand have had a fantastic relationship. Thinking about what were the special moments, as I said, there is just a lot. I don't know if I can sort of pinpoint to one moment, but so for example, all of us, we had a group and we would go to the 6th floor cafeteria and have lunch together. Now it's a small thing, but it built a spirit of camaraderie between all of us. You sort of got to know people personally. So it was just not professional alone. It was sort of more personal. There were some incredibly smart people, as I said. So just by interacting with people, one learned a lot. I had a routine where around 4:30 in the afternoon, we'd go down for a cup of tea and a vada pav, like there used to be across the street from Peninsula Park. Those kind of small memories, right? I actually do cherish a lot. And of course, on the more professional side of things, on the sort of more serious side of things, just as a starting point in one's career, it was a brilliant place for training. It was, everyone was very keen to help, very keen to mentor. So I think as a young lawyer looking to start out, I couldn't have expected a better training ground. I mean, I'd be remiss in not remembering my sort of first boss, Mr. Bhojani, who we lost just some time back. But his role at the start of my career, as in terms of setting a foundation, in terms of just what a great boss should be like, right? It's an impression that has stayed with me, and some of his teachings, right? I mean, to have a sense of humor at all times. Like, I mean, we all of us as lawyers work through some incredibly tough, serious situations, but he would always have a smile. He would always have a sense of humor. He would always have the personal connection with the other individual, no matter whether they were on the opposite side of the table. I've seen negotiations with him where he would his presence would make such a difference. So I think, some of those impressions, just in terms of the personal touch, were again, sort of, it's left a mark on me. So, if there was a cricket match, there was a television right behind where I used to sit. Everyone would congregate there. There was always some fun banter going on. There's a secret. We used to have, tennis balls. So sometimes when it would get very late at night, just as a stress buster, we used to, sort of play catch. So I'm revealing things, but there are these moments which stay with you along with all of the work you put in, because everyone works hard, right? Everyone works hard. Every place works hard. But these are the small things which stay with you. When I moved from Amarchand, I went to do an LLM at Columbia in New York, and I hadn't planned much. It was just really to try and experience the world and just to sort of see what is out there. It was curiosity. I was still young then, and from then on, it's just one thing is led to the other. I finished the LLM. Was fortunate enough to get a position at Debevoise and Plimpton in London. This was back in 2012. Again, the fag end of the recession. It was still an incredibly difficult time to get a role, and it's anyways not easy for foreign lawyers. But things fell in place. I was fortunate enough to get that position, and I ended up moving to London. And since then, so that's 2012. Now it's 2021. I've sort of spent 9 years here. It's in that sense home. It's an incredible city. There is so much that it has to offer. I moved to Simmons Simmons about 2 years back, and really fortunate. They have a large global platform, and I head the India sort of desk for UK corporate, and that's been a real in that sense privilege, because I'm getting to try and develop the India practice of the firm, which is a personal interest for me as well, given the fact that I hail from there, know lots of people, etc., etc. So I think personally, that's where it has come to. And I think to your second question, what is my sort of future aspiration? As I said, I haven't thought too far ahead, but the platform at Simmons is very good from what I am intending to do, and I just hope to grow and develop a solid India practice at the firm, along with obviously the other work that I do. But I think personally that would give me a lot of satisfaction. India is very exciting. There is a lot happening there. There's a lot of global interest. I used to read a lot at some point, but I think that's gone down a bit. I would like to rekindle that habit, if I'm honest. So the pandemic just sort of gave that opportunity. So I try and explore different dishes when I can, and it's just something which I find quite interesting. I like photography, so I particularly outdoor photography. So whenever I get an opportunity, I take my DSLR and sort of venture out and just try and take outdoor pictures. So my Instagram is full of that. So it's just outdoor photography essentially. I like just exploring new places and new areas. Now, obviously, the pandemic has hindered travel in the last 2 years, and I think all of us are really missing that. But equally, I think it's a great opportunity to explore your local surroundings. What else? Watching Netflix, Amazon Prime, all of that. Like all of us, I think I personally am a huge fan of the content that is coming out of India. I think that some amazing content is coming out. Because I think India has just so much to offer, and these platforms, in that sense, are encouraging that. So, like for example, I just saw Family Man 2, which was incredible, and I'm sure there are many others. I can list a whole list of shows that have come out of India, which I personally really enjoyed.